Welcome back to my channel, Coin Vault USA. Today, we are not just looking at a coin. We are uncovering a story that connects 2 centuries of history, a story of revolution, leadership, remembrance, and national pride. In your hand, you may be holding what looks like an ordinary piece of metal, but in reality, this is one of the most meaningful coins ever produced in the United States. The 1776-1976 Bicentennial Kennedy Half Dollar. At first glance, it may seem simple. A portrait on one side, a design on the other, and a date that looks slightly unusual. But nothing about this coin is ordinary. Every line, every symbol, every detail has a purpose. And by the end of this video, you will understand why this coin is more than just currency. It is a tribute to history itself. Let us begin with the front side of the coin, also known as the obverse. The face you see here belongs to John F. Kennedy, a leader remembered for his vision, influence, and the legacy he left behind. His presidency was short, but its impact was powerful. In 1963, his life was tragically cut short, and the nation was left in shock. In response, the United States Mint made a historic decision to honor him by placing his portrait on the half-dollar coin starting in 1964. This decision was not just about design. It was about memory, respect, and national identity. The portrait you see was designed with precision and emotion, capturing both strength and calmness in his expression. Now look closely at the inscriptions. The word liberty stretches across the top of the coin, representing the foundation of the United States. Below, you will find the phrase, "In God we trust," a motto that reflects belief, unity, and tradition. And then comes something unique, the dual date, 1776-1976. This dual date does not represent a single year. Instead, it represents a 200-year journey. The year 1776 marks the birth of the United States, when the Declaration of Independence was adopted. It was the moment when 13 colonies stood together and chose freedom over control. Fast forward exactly 200 years to 1976, and the nation celebrated its bicentennial, marking 2 centuries of independence. To honor this historic milestone, special coins were created. Instead of redesigning everything completely, the United States Mint chose to transform the reverse side of existing coins, including the half-dollar. The result was a powerful combination of past and present captured in a single object. Now let us turn the coin to its reverse side, where the story becomes even more compelling. Unlike earlier designs that featured an eagle, this coin presents something different, something deeply symbolic. At the center stands a colonial drummer, representing the spirit of the American Revolution. During the war, young drummers played a crucial role. They did not carry weapons, but they guided soldiers through rhythm. Their drum beats signaled movement, strategy, and coordination across the battlefield. They were the heartbeat of the army. Behind the drummer, there is a torch, symbolizing victory and freedom. Surrounding the design are 13 stars, each representing one of the original colonies. Around the outer edge, the inscriptions United States of America and half-dollar complete the design, along with the phrase e pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one. Together, these elements form a visual story of unity, struggle, and independence. As this journey continues, the story of this coin begins to reveal layers that most people never notice. What seems like a simple commemorative coin actually hides a world of rarity, collector secrets, and unexpected value. Because in the world of coin collecting, the difference between an ordinary coin and an extraordinary one often comes down to the smallest details. Not every bicentennial Kennedy half-dollar is exactly the same. Some were struck with sharper detail, some were preserved in near-perfect condition, and some were created with minting errors. These errors are among the most valuable aspects of coin collecting. During production, coins are struck at high speed, and occasionally something goes wrong. A coin might be struck twice, creating a doubled image. It might be misaligned, causing the design to appear off-center. In rare cases, certain elements may be missing. To most people, these are imperfections, but to collectors, they are rare opportunities. Imagine holding a coin where the lettering appears slightly doubled, or where the design is not perfectly centered. That small variation could increase its value dramatically. This is why collectors often examine coins under magnification, searching for details that are not visible at first glance, because sometimes the smallest difference holds the greatest value. Another key factor is condition. Coins are graded based on their preservation. A circulated coin will show signs of wear, scratches, and fading. An uncirculated coin, on the other hand, retains its original shine, sharpness, and detail. The difference between these conditions can significantly impact value. A well-preserved coin can be worth many times more than one that has been heavily used. Now consider the composition. Most of these coins were made from copper and nickel, but special versions were produced using 40% silver. These silver coins were created specifically for collectors and were not widely circulated. One of the easiest ways to identify a silver version is by looking at the edge. A solid silver edge without a copper stripe indicates a silver coin, which typically holds higher value. Mint marks also play an important role. These small letters indicate where the coin was produced. AD represents the Denver Mint, an S represents the San Francisco Mint, and the absence of a mark indicates Philadelphia. While these letters are small, they can have a significant impact on rarity and collector interest. Over time, certain Bicentennial Kennedy Half Dollars have appeared in auctions and private collections, attracting attention from serious collectors. While most of these coins remain affordable, those with rare characteristics or exceptional condition have sold for much higher prices. These coins are no longer just currency. They become collectibles, historical artifacts, and valuable investments. Now think about the journey of your own coin. It was created decades ago, passed through countless hands, and traveled through time. It may have been used in daily transactions, stored in collections, or forgotten in a drawer. And now it has found its way to you. That alone makes it special. This coin represents more than value. It represents a moment in history, a celebration of independence, and a tribute to leadership. It connects the past with the present in a way that few objects can. It reminds us that history is not distant. It is something we can hold, examine, and understand. So the next time you come across a coin like this, take a closer look. Pay attention to the details. Check the edges, the mint mark, the condition, because you never know what you might discover. That simple coin in your hand could hold a story, a hidden feature, or even unexpected value. And as we reach the end of this journey, one thing becomes clear. The 1776-1976 Bicentennial Kennedy Half Dollar is not just a coin. It is a bridge between centuries, a symbol of unity, and a reminder of how far a nation has come. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most fascinating coins in history, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another discovery. Because here we do not just look at coins, we uncover the stories hidden inside them. And who knows, the next coin we explore might already be in your pocket.